Ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a nice round of applause. A little bit of appreciation for being here tonight. Thank you, Rosie.
Too often, I've been told between worn-out words and the conversation stuck to the bottom of too many regrets. Little paint on the old barn never hurt anyone. But I'm telling you, I am not weathered. Though the ship has wrestled enough hurricanes, twisted itself free from the rocks along the shore enough times to know it no longer wants to see the inside of the barrel of a sawed-off shotgun, no longer wants to feel the poison of revenge pulsing in the space between soul and spine. I know what the inside of a concentration camp looks like. For I have been a prisoner inside my own tower of bitterness for far too long. My mind has fought off scarlet fever, contagious to the crew members trying so hard to breathe, long enough to try to dig holes in the spaces where good memories should live. And clearing it out took every ounce of strength, took the backhand of a machete in the deep woods of anger to knock down the walls that asphyxiated freedom from bursting in my heart, exploding as a rose growing through the rocks in the desert. So I pulse this prayer, clinging close to someday hope that this world will comprehend that beauty's definition is expansive. It does not run with fear. It cannot be expelled by naysayers, and that only when we add I to beauty do we find freedom, for we cannot be free when this oppressive world chooses so desperately to callous our hearts with ill-chosen ideologies that revolve around the correct curvature of the spine, the proper part of the lips, or the sly way in which a smile creeps along the face after low blows to the intellect. Sometimes true magnificence is found marginalized, marketed by few, for society's standards spell implosion, suffocation, and does not comprehend the definition of redemption that comes from and the beauty that comes from battling our demons, not hiding them beneath layers of makeup and false advertising to make the barn pretty. Our souls slither between the space of soul and intellect, initiating realization that fairy tales do not always come pre-packaged. They burst forth, beaming from circumstance. Rise forth, queens of pain, summon your strength, for you are strikingly stunning, surreal, and society only sucks to serve self-esteem from those who do not know that their beauty is deeper than any critic could tell them otherwise. Sometimes feel like a paperweight. Like one of those stupid little things your friend buys you when they don't know how much you're worth. After hours of looking around a gift shop, hoping to find you something you don't already have, like what the fuck do you do with a paperweight? Do you put it on some important documents, hoping that when someone decides to open the window one day, it doesn't blow away in the wind? I wish I could blow away in the wind, spread my eagle's wings and fly away to somewhere foreign, because home is an adjective. Home is a place I no longer want to be right now. I thought years ago I'd free myself of this skin, shed this disgusting city like a flag, but instead I got sucked into the quicksand everyone else seems to be high off of. I'm still here. But here is a word you use when you give your obligatory gift at a birthday party, knowing it's not quite as worth it as everyone else's gifts. But you know you had to buy them something anyway. Here is a word you wish no one ever had to hear, but I live it. And here is the place I'm still trapped, hoping one day I can free my chest of the rocks that press down so hard. Some mornings I feel nothing less than an earthquake erupting in order to be free. So I'm hoping someday soon I can wake up and feel a lot less like a frickin' paperweight. Woo! Can I kiss you with my scars? Make love to the little pieces you leave tucked in your missing letter crosswords. Would it make for a better story? When our souls go out at night and you're left with the nothing, but the pale shadow form of your sweat left behind in the shape of your heartless body from the night before. And when I make sense of all these tribulations, will you extinguish them? Or will you peel back the exoskeleton and add me as another slash mark splayed in your wallet as another discovery conquered, nothing more? I want to be what moves you when the world is full of languid desire, a restless form sprawled neatly across the pillowcase as time ticks, disintegrating our heartbeats in brilliant unison. There's still so much youth that needs to be aired out of my bones, and right now it's lying smothered beneath my frailty, finding itself in the rings left behind after shots taken alone in the kitchen, after emptiness is wept out in the wind and whispered in broken bookends. World, I'm ready to puncture every imaginative impulse you've attached my name to, branded on pieces of rocks to weigh me down, leaving me to wonder why pride was my bed partner, taking half the covers. And more than that, of my heart, I shouldn't have to explain what fragments of my past lie on the path of destruction for today, what moments replay, monumental against the grain of sunrise I'm swiftly running towards. So tonight, is it okay if I just sweat out the pain and breathe in the mist of your frantic longing until the cradle of this bottle exhales me as a full-blown woman and no longer a frightened need, a mist on the seas of change, hoping one day to blow like the lilacs and change the tide of the world? Thank you.